ॐ शुक्लाम्बरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्ति पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अविकाराय शुद्धाय नित्याय परमात्मने सदैकरूपरूपाय विष्णवे सर्वजिष्णवे यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण जन्मसंसारबन्धनात् विमुच्यते नमस्तस्मै विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे। ॐ नमो विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We have completed 58 verses, and today we move on to the 59th shloka, which is coming up on your screen. Yes. वेधा स्वाङ्गोजितः कृष्णो दृढः सङ्कर्षणोच्युतः। वेधा स्वाङ्गोजितः कृष्णो दृढः सङ्कर्षणोच्युतः। वरुणो वारुणो वृक्षः पुष्कराक्षो महामनाः। वरुणो वारुणो वृक्षः पुष्कराक्षो महामनाः. So here we have the 11 namas. Vedaha. This is the Sakaranta Shabda Vedas. Vedaha, Swangaha, Ajitaha, Krishnaha, Dridaha, Sankarshanochitaha. Here Acharya takes both together as one nama. We can even have two namas, no? Sankarshanaha, Achyutaha, but this is how it has been taken. Varunaha, Varunaha, Vrikshaha, Pushkarakshaha, and Mahamanaha. So let us look at these namas now. Vedaha. Vedas Shabda refers to none other than the Srishtikarta or Brahmadev. See, remember, this is not Veda. So there is a difference. Alpa Prana, Mahaprana, Veda are the Chaturvedaha. But Vedaha. Vedaha is nominative singular referring to the Srishtikarta. And here we are praising Bhagavan who has manifested as the cosmic mind. And the cosmic mind is personified in the Puranas as the Chaturmukha Brahmadev, who is now about to create the entire infrastructure for the Jagat. Starting from the elements, then the subtle lokas, and then the faculties, and then the laws, the functions, the gross bodies, the jivas, karma palam. So, nama rupa kriyatmakam jagataha srishtikarta iti vedaha brahmadev. That is the first nama. Then swangaha. Anga, is limbs. So, swangaha is own limb or instrument. Just like our hands, our legs, they are all karanas. Indriyani, karanas, instruments with which we transact with the world. So, swangaha refers to or praises Bhagavan as the one who does not depend on anybody for manifesting the Srishti. Yeah. Now imagine, if you have to build a house, how dependent we are. We need a mason, electrician, plumber, gardener, cook. So many things. Or to write a book, proofreader, printer, publisher. So many things. So, who is assisting Bhagavan in the Srishtikarta? Swangaha. He is both the instrumental material cause and the intelligent nimitta karanam. Yeah? And so, Bhagavan is so lucky. No dependence means no expectations and no problems and conflicts. Yeah, independent. That's why it is said that, swatantra. Swatantraha iti sukham. Paratantraha dukkham. When we are dependent, then we have to deal with so many factors which can go wrong. But not so Bhagavan. Swangaha. Then we have ajitaha. Simple word. Najitaha, never conquered. Ajitaha. Ajitaha is the one who is ever victorious. Now we know this, that Bhagavan's grace makes everyone victorious. That is the difference between success and failure. And even in the last 78th verse of the Gita, chapter 18, this is what Sanjay is telling Dhritarashtra. Yatra yogeshwara Krishnaha yatra partho dhanudharaha tatra shrihi vijayo bhutihi dhruva nitihi matihi mama. So, wherever there is Krishna by the side of a seeker, dhanudharaha Arjunaha, definitely there will be bhutihi, shrihi, vijayaha and nitihi, justice. So that is ajitaha. Then Krishnaha. No? Most familiar word Krishnaha, but it has several meanings. Yeah? If you take Krishna as a varna, it means dark. Then the most familiar meaning is karshati iti Krishnaha. That which attracts everybody. Yeah, and of course it is Krishna Paramatma, and in a figurative sense it is the Atma. The Atma is the most attractive. We just saw that in our Mananam. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. For the sake of that Atma Ananda alone, we are striving for so many things in the world. Now, what are the other meanings? Here, Acharya Shankara says that word Krishna has already come in the Vishnu Sahasranama. So, this Krishna, let us take the meaning of Krishna Dvaipayanaha iti Veda Vyasa. Vyasacharya is known as Dvaipayanaha Krishnaha, means who was born on the Dvipa island. Yeah, Dvaipayana Krishna. And Vyasacharya was also dark. Yeah. And the third meaning which we can add is Akaranta Strilinga Shabda Krishna, referring to Draupadi. She was also dark and born of the Yajna made by Drupada. So these are the various meanings here. And Vyasa Purnima is going to come up soon. And we know the great Veda Vyasacharya has authored not only Mahabharatam, the 18 Puranas, and he is called the Sutrakaraha. Sutrakaraha means referring to the composer of the 555 Brahma Sutras. Veda Vyasa. Then we have Dhridaha. Dhridaha means firm, unswerving. And Bhagavan is praised as that center, that core tattvam which has no chutihi, no fall, no deviation, no change, no blemish also. Free from dharma, adharma, papa, punyam. It is akarta, abhokta, and in short it is satyam, jnanam, anantam, brahma. Dhridaha. And we saw many connected namas with this meaning, how Bhagavan is the Nemihi. Nemihi is the axle. If you take the samsara chakra, what is the most stable ground there? The hub, Nabhi, or the Nemihi. And that center piece which does not move and everything is connected to that, like spokes, is you, Bhagavan. You are Dhridaha. Then Sankarshanochitaha. Sankarshanaha means that which attracts very well. Samyak karshati iti sankarshanaha. And achyutaha is the one for whom there is no chuti. Chuti is fall. or deviation. So both together refers to Bhagavan, this meaning as the unswerving one who is attracting everyone like the centripetal force. Yeah. Then the second meaning Acharya gives is Sankarshanaha also can mean withdrawal. So praising Bhagavan as the one who withdraws everything beautifully into the causal state Karanavastha at Pralaya Kala. So that is, the Bhagavan attracts everybody and also at Pralaya keeps everything in safe custody and to be restored in the next cycle. Just like we hibernate the computer and then we boot it up again. So settings are all restored back in the next session. So that is Sankarshanochitaha. Then Varunaha. Varunaha, the common meaning is ocean or ocean Devata, the lord of the ocean. Here again Acharya gives another meaning, Samvaranat, the Avarana. So the one who conceals. Here it is described as Varunaha is referring to the setting sun. We all must have definitely seen this. In the morning at sunrise, the rays are shooting out. At that few minutes only we can see that. And at sunset, the rays are drawn back. Equal number of rays will be drawn back. So here, Varunaha is referring to the setting sun, which is withdrawing the rays, the Amshuhu. And it is said that the Jiva is also like that. When we wake up from the deep sleep, the Vishwaha is shooting out rays, becoming, fully aware and ready to deal with the world, like the rising sun. And then as the day proceeds, then slowly by nightfall, the rays will be withdrawn. And all the desires, the activities slow down and all will be withdrawn into the Prajna stage in deep sleep. Then we have, after Varunaha, Varunaha. And, this construct, is when it is referring to the progeny. Varunasya apatyam iti Varunaha. Janakasya putri Janaki. So like the Kuntyaha putraha Kaunteya. So that first vowel will take Vriddhi for Sanskrit students. So Varunaha is the son of Varunaha. And who is that? Agastya Muni apparently, or Vasishtha. It can be either one of the two, whose fathers were known as Varunaha. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, there is a rishi called Varuni, not Varunaha, who is also the son of a sage called Varunaha. And very beautiful section in the Taittiriya Upanishad called Bhrigu. So that Bhrigu is the son of Varunaha, and his father is, asking him to discover Atma. Go and do tapas. And then he meditates and, he goes deeper and deeper through the meditations into the innermost layers and discovers that Ananda Amrita Atma. But he is Varuni, and here it is Varunaha. Then we have Vrikshaha. The Vrikshaha, you can see in the background, in Anekati, when the donor, the cotton mill owners, they bought this land in Anekati for a Gurukulam. I think in 1989 or maybe earlier. Then there was only one Vrikshaha in the total 60 acres. And all the devotees, they brought saplings and pollination happened. And then now, it's like a protected area in a ghat section and very, very beautiful. And with many trees are there, and trees and birds. So, Vrikshaha is, you can see it is a Sthavaraha. Sthavaraha means which is so stable, unmoving. It may sway, but it is stable, rooted. So, Bhagavan is praised as the Vrikshaha, the one who is the abiding tattvam. Na chalati, it is achalaha, and it is not moved, but it is everywhere. So, vrikshaha. And we have seen how important vrikshaha is. It is an analogy for samsara vrikshaha in chapter 15 Gita. And then the vrikshaha comes in Mundaka Upanishad. The two birds, Jivatma, Paramatma birds, are perched on the vrikshaha. And so it is a very important, feature. And so many lessons also we learn, from the vrikshaha. Puja Swamiji would say, you don't need an altar, you just sit or stand before a tree and keep on looking at it. Meditate upon it till you understand the tree-ness. What is the tree-ness? Tree-ness is the tattvam, the treetvam or tattvam. So which just means that to understand the source of the very tree. The tree is a beautiful manifestation of that tattvam. So tree-ness. Then we have Pushkarakshaha. Pushkara is the lotus. No? And so Pushkaraksha is referring to the Aksha, all-pervading, shining tattvam in the lotus-like heart. See, one thing is, in our culture, there is so much of symbolism. Padmanabha, Brahmadev appearing out of the, sitting in a lotus, emerging from the navel of Mahavishnu. This is at the level of Puranas. So, when we hear that we have to meditate in the lotus of the heart, we should not imagine a lotus there. So, it is a figurative usage. How the person who is not awakened, the heart is like a closed lotus. And then by Guru's grace, when we do Shravana, Manana and Nidhyasanam, then it is described as an upward turned lotus which is open. And in that open lotus, you find the shining tattva. Yeah? So, which means it is a matter to be understood. That is Pushkarakshaha. Then the last nama here is Mahamanaha. Manas Shabda. Mahamanaha is the one with the great cosmic mind. The great cosmic mind that can achieve anything sankalpa matrena. Just by thinking. By thinking, loka can arise. By thinking, anything can happen. Unlike us, the jiva, however great the mind is, an Einstein's mind, but the mind is confined by the body. Sthula shariram. Yeah. So, even if I think I want to go to Germany, and escape from this Telangana summer, can I do it? No. Only in the dream it's possible. Yeah. Why? Because the body has to keep pace. So, they're kind of tied together. Sthula Sukshma. But not so Bhagavan. Bhagavan is Mahamanaha, has no upadhi like us, like the jiva, and sankalpa matrena is achieving everything in the world. So these are the namas in 59. Vedha swangojita krishnaha dhridas sankarshanochitaha varuno varuno vrikshaha pushkaraksho mahamanaha. 60 starts auspiciously with Bhagavan Shabda. Very important. Bhagavan Bhagahanandi Vanamali Halayudhaha. Bhagavan Bhagahanandi Vanamali Halayudhaha. Adityo Jyotiradityaha. Adityo Jyotiradityaha. Sahishnur Gati Sattamaha. Sahishnur Gati Sattamaha. Here we have the 9 namas. Bhagavan, Bhagaha, Bhagaha. Then Anandi. Yeah, Bhagaha and Anandi. Dirgha Sandhi. Vanamali Halayutaha Adityaha Jyotiradityaha. That looks like one word. Jyotiradityaha then Sahishnuhu and Gati Sattamaha. So here Bhagavan. No? And if you remember, we have done, we have seen what is the definition of Bhagavan. Bhagaha asya asti iti Bhagavan. Let me show you that again. This is taken from the Vishnu Purana. Bhagavan is referred to one who has Bhaga, the wealth, the sixfold wealth in absolute measure. What are they? Aishwarya, Samagrasya, Veerasya, Yashasaha, Shriyaha. Jnana Vairagya Yoho Chaiva Shannam Bhaga Itirana. So what is Bhagaha? It is said Aishwaryam, Veeryam, Yashaha, Shrihi or Shriyaha, Jnanam and Vairagyam. So Aishwaryam is overlordship, power. Veeryam Balam, Yashaha fame, Shri wealth, Jnanam knowledge and Vairagyam dispassion. These are the sixfold Bhaga. So this Nama refers to Bhagavan has it in absolute measure. What about the Jiva? Now we all may have one or two or more in some measure, relative measure, but not absolute measure. No? When we protect a bird or an animal, then it shows that we are, having Aishwarya. Because I am more powerful than that poor miserable creature, I am able to protect it. So we have in some measure, but Bhagavan has in all measures. Then Acharya gives another meaning, also from Vishnu Purana, that is the one who knows all about Srishti. What all appears, what all is withdrawn, and what are the Papa, Punyam, who is coming and going, knowledge, ignorance of all the jivas, all the karmapharas, is the one who has the total knowledge. Mundaka praised that Parabrahma as Sarvajna. Yes, Sarvajna, Sarvavit. So that is Bhagavan. Then the next Nama is Bhagaha. Now remember, Ha means Hanti, destroys. So Bhagaha means Bhagaha Hanti, the one who destroys the wealth. Now just now we saw Bhagavan is the possessor of all the wealth. So here Bhagaha is at the Jiva level. So at Pralaya Kala, what happens to our Bhagaha? All our efforts and our sadhanas we have done would have given me Aishwaryam, Yashaha, Shrihi, Jnanam, Vairagyam. So at Pralaya Kala is all that, Nashtaha, destroyed? No. Bhagavan withdraws it, and then only to restore it safely in the next cycle. So Gita also we have seen, Purvabhyasena, all that is carried forward, the Bhaga. And it only appears to be withdrawn at the end of the current cycle. So Bhagavan is praised as Bhagaha. Then Anandi. Anandi means Anandam Asya Asti iti Anandi. The one who owns or possesses Ananda. How is that? Because Bhagavan is Ananda Swarupa Atma. So Swarupananda and the nature itself is Ananda. Satyam Jnanam Anandam. So you are Anandi. This is how Bhagavan is praised here. Vanamali. Vanamali is an easy nama, and Vanamali refers to the one who wears or who's offered a garland of leaves and flowers from the beautiful forest. Yeah. And Acharya Shankara gives another meaning, that is the one, Bhagavan's, Bhagavan is the one whose mala is the forest itself. Vanam, mala, yasya saha. The one for whom, that is why, and when we have this namas like Neelakantha, Shiva, then the descriptions are the blue throat refers to the expansive blue sky. And so the green foliage is the hair of Bhagavan. Sometimes we see this or as in this Nama, it is the garland. The entire flora, fauna, foliage of the universe is like a garland for Bhagavan. Vanamali. Hala Yudaha. This is Hala. Hala means plow. Yeah. The plow, who is carrying the plow as a Ayudham? Everybody would know this. Balarama, right? Balarama is referred to. So Bhagavan is praised here as the elder brother of Sri Krishna in the avatara of Sri Krishna as Hala Yudaha or Balarama. Then Adityaha. We know Aditya is born to Aditi and Kashyapa, and that was the Vamana avatar. So here Adityaha is has also got various namas in the various contexts, the sun and Vamana avatara and so on. Then Jyotiradityaha. Jyotiradityaha is the one who indwells the solar orb, the Surya Mandala. That is the shining one in the Surya. Yeah. Now, we all know these three levels by now. How there is a Sthula Shariram, that is the solar disk. Yeah. And then there is the Surya Jiva. Yeah. That is the Devata, Surya Devata. And then here Jyotiraditya is the reflected sentience in the solar orb. That is Jyotiraditya, the shining one. Then Sahishnuhu. Sahishnuhu is the one who has so much tolerance and titiksha. Sahishnutvam. Sahishnutvam means the capacity to endure everything. That is Bhagavan. And here it is referring to the avatars. In the life of the avatars, we see this quality. So whenever there is a guna mentioned, or a color, or an attribute, it is meant for what? For our upasana. So our mind will be attracted to that patience, forbearance, or some beauty. And then the mind can be easily settled or will calm down. So Sahishnahu is a Saguna Nama meant for upasana. Sahishnahu. Then Gati Sattamaha. Gatihi means a goal. Yeah. And Sattamaha means Utkrishtaha, best. So Bhagavan is praised as the Utkrishtaha or Param Dhama, as the ultimate goal. Yeah. And most auspicious. So we have seen that, Gatihi does not mean movement. It is from Gam Dhatu, alright. But Gatihi is Avagatihi. Avagatihi means knowledge, understanding. Yad Gatva na Nivartande Gita. So gaining this Gati Sattamaha, there is no more return to samsara. That is the meaning we will take here. So here 60th is also over. Bhagavan Bhagahanandi Vanamali Halayudhaha Adityo Jyotiradityaha Sahishnur Gati Sattamaha. 60th. 61. Sudhanva Khanda Parashuhu Daruno Dravina Pradaha. Sudhanva Khanda Parashuhu Daruno Dravina Pradaha. Divisprik Sarvadrik Vyasaha. Divisprik Sarvadrik Vyasaha. Vachaspati Rayo Nijaha. Vachaspati Rayo Nijaha. Here the namas are how many? 7. Sudhanva Khanda Parishuhu Darunaha Dravina Pradaha. Divisprik Sarvadrik Vyasaha Vachaspati Rayo Nijaha. Taken as one word. So, Sudhanva. Now, Su means Shobhanam or Sushila, no? Or very good, in the sense of good. So, Sudhanva means with. Dhanva is the Tritiya there, no? Dhanus Shabda. So, the one with a beautiful bow. And that is referring to Kodandarama, for instance. No? Whichever avatara or great Purusha had a great bow, Bhagavan, you have appeared as Sudhanva. Now that is the literal meaning. And in Vedanta, Shankaracharya will always take a figurative meaning also. As we've seen in the Mundaka, one of the analogies was Dhanu Grihitva Maha Upanishadam Mahastram. So the bow is the Upanishadic teachings. So, and on that bow may one load or string the arrow, which is the mind, sharpened mind. The prepared and Samskrita Manas arrow we put on the bow, which is the teacher. Who will put it? The Guru. Yeah. So the Guru has to string this student mind onto the Upanishad, Mahavakya, and then aim at the target, which is Brahma. So that is, Bhagavan is praised here as, as the bow, or really the teachings. Then Khanda Parashuhu. Parashuna Khandanam Yaha Karoti. The one who destroys with a Parashu. Parashu means axe. Who is that? So here it is referring to, Parashurama. Parashurama, the son of Jamadagni. And, we may have heard all these stories. And they're very, very exciting, in the childhood stage. And then later on we discover the allegories and the deeper meanings. Yeah? So here it is referring to the punishing acts. The punishing act is really the law of dharma, this Rajadanda that we know. That is the law of karma will hit back. So that is the Khanda Parashuhu. Then we have Darunaha. Darunaha means fears. Yeah, fears. So Bhagavan is praised here as the one who can be very fierce. How? By the law of karma again. Fears towards the wicked and adharmic people, fears. When we chant the Rudram, Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya Namaste Rudramanyava Utota Ishave Namaha. There is a visualization. Shiva is praised as the young Rudra, young archer who has many arrows in his bow. And so the devotee, when he chants the Rudram, is praying, O Rudra, please do not shoot your arrows at me. I know I have done Papa Karma Phalam, but I am chanting the Rudram now as a Prayashchitta. So you please calm down and look at me with gracious eyes and not with this Daruna look, fierce look. So that is, the facet of Bhagavan, that is fierce, in order to establish justice. Then we have Dravina Pradaha. Easy nama. Dravinam is wealth. Dravinam Prakarshena Yaha Dadati. The one who gives all kinds of wealth. We have this, the wealth is symbolized by Devi, as Mahalakshmi. So there is Santana Lakshmi, Dhairya Lakshmi, Veera Lakshmi, Vijaya Lakshmi, so Moksha Lakshmi. So the wealth is all these and much more. Who is giving us all this? You, Bhagavan. So you are Dravina Pradaha, as per the law of karma. Then we have Divisprik. Divi means, or Divas. Sometimes there is a Pataveda, Divasprik or Divisprik. Divi means the heavens and Sprik means the one who touches. And we have seen the visualization, the Vishwarupa or Virat, where the head is Dhyau and Prithvi are the feet. So it is as though the head of the cosmic Purusha is touching the heavens, all the lokas above, and the feet are the earth. And the whole intergalactic space is the body. And in which Ram Ramyate, everything is moving, galaxies, universes, all the jivas, all the species. So Divisprik is referring to, the Virat Purusha. Then Sarvadrik Vyasaha. Vyasa, we just heard about Vyasa, Veda Vyasa. Vyasanat iti Vyasaha. Vyasa, the name comes from Vyas. Vyas means to expand. So the one who has expanded the knowledge, classified the Vedas, and then expanded it into the Puranas and all that. And now Sarvadrik means the one who has all-round vision, Trikaladarshi, who can see the past, present and future. Such is the mind, the expanded intellect of Vyasa. We have a Dhyana shloka also, the Gita Vishala Buddhi iti Vyasacharya is praised. Then Vachaspati Rayo Nijaha. Let's split that first. Vachaspatihi is, whenever a person is very scholarly and who has all the vidyas mastered, is a Vachaspatihi. Vak stands for any discipline of knowledge. So the one who is a Pati, Lord of, all the disciplines of knowledge is a Vachaspatihi. Then Ayo Nijaha is Na Yo Nijaha. So Yoni we know is womb. So that which is Jayate, born of a womb, is what? A mammal, like us and the animals. No? Yonijaha. But Bhagavan is Ayonijaha, unborn. Yeah? Unborn and, Amrittihu Ajaha. So here the two words are referring to the all-knowing, all-pervading Nityavastu Brahma. Vachaspati Rayo Nijaha. Let's chant that again. 62. Sudhanva Khanda Parashu Daruno Dravina Pradaha Divisprik Sarva Drikvyaso Vachaspati Rayo Nijaha. 62. 62 is Trisama Samagasama Nirvanam Bheshajam Bhishak. Trisama Samagasama Nirvanam Bheshajam Bhishak. Sannyasa Krichchamashantaha Nishtha Shanti Parayanam. Sannyasa Krichchamashanto Nishtha Shanti Parayanam. Very beautiful namas and important namas for a mumukshu. I will explain. Are there in this shloka. So 12 namas are here. Trisama, Samagaha, Sama, Nirvanam, Bheshajam, Bhishak. Sannyasa Krichchamaha. There are two namas. Yeah. Sannyasa Krit and Shamaha. Shashchoti, Sandhi is there. Shantaha, Nishtha, Shantihi and Parayanam. Very familiar words, I think, for all of us. So, here, the first three namas belong to a set. Trisama, then Samagaha and Sama. Now, there are the four Vedas, Rig, Yajur, Sama, Atharvana. So, there is some difference in all these. Rig is the oldest mantras and they all have some difference in the type of mantras, the swaras, etc. And Bhagavan has said in the chapter 10 Gita, Vedanam Aham Samavedaha. Remember? Bhagavan says, I am the Samaveda of all the four. Of course, Bhagavan is manifest as all the Vedas. But to highlight something which is very beautiful, which is very excellent, some one thing will be taken up. So, Samaveda is the musical Veda. So, if you have heard the priests in a temple chanting, ha, hu, ha, hu, ha, hu, ha, hu, ha, hu, ha. So, there will be a range up and down. And those are the Sama mantras. So, here the first three namas are Trisama, Samagaha, Sama, referring to the Sama mantras. Trisama means 3 is 3. So, Bhagavan who is praised by 3 Sama mantras. There is a name for that, Deva Vrata Sama mantras. There is a set of mantras there. Bhagavan is praised with that. Then Samagaha. Sama mantras yaha gayati iti Samagaha. The one who sings or chants the Sama mantras, Bhagavan is in his or her form. Then Sama. Sama is the Sama Veda. So, these 3 sets, just show us that, how these notes of the Sama Veda, especially very beautiful to hear, praise Bhagavan. And this also our Gandharva Vidya, all the musical notes, all the kalas, they all belong to the Sama Veda. They are to be found here. Natya Shastra, Sangeetam, all that. We hear often that all the Saptaswaras come from Om. It's like when white light passes through a prism, we have all these different colors. So, all the various notes, Sa, Re, Ga, Ma, all these, all are coming from that one Nada. That is the Om. Yeah? And that is why, this famous Kriti of Tyagaraja, who sings, how can anybody get moksha who does not know music? Why? Because when we listen to pure music, then will not the mind attain Manolaya? Manolaya means the mind will just go back to its source and just enjoy being at home there. So, like that, Tyagaraja has sung a beautiful Kriti, and he says that one should enjoy music and to enjoy that Manolaya state and the source from which all this has come. So, you see the first 3 namas in this verse is based on the Sama Shabda. Then we have, it is said that the next namas, from Nirvanam to Parayanam. The rest of the namas are very important for a mumukshu. Yeah, seeker of moksha. Nirvana. Where have we heard this in the Gita? Anybody knows, remembers? Little difficult question. Isha Brahmi Sthiti Partha Nainam Prapya Vimukhyati Sthitva Syamantakalepi Brahma Nirvana Mrichyati. The last shloka of the Sthita Prajna Prakarana at the end of chapter 2. And where Bhagavan says that this is the Brahmi Sthiti. The Brahmi Sthiti where the Sthita Prajna is enjoying Nirvana. Now the Nirvana is really a word borrowed from the Buddhist tradition. Yeah, Buddha attained Nirvana, we must have heard. So this is a word which is, the moksha in the Vedantic text. Yeah? And so here Bhagavan is praised as Nirvana, means moksha. Bhagavan, your nature is that which is free from the tapa, 3-fold tapas, and you are the ever liberated freedom from sorrow, as a Swarupananda. Then we have Bheshajam. Bheshajam means medicine. And here Bhagavan is praised as the only medicine for the Bhavaroga. Nithaye sarva vidyanam bhishaje bhavaroginam gurave sarva lokanam dakshinam murtaye namaha. one of the Dhyana shlokas, we saw that how Dakshinamurti is praised as the Bhishak. Is coming. Next nama is Bhishak. Bhishak means doctor, Vaidyaha, and Bheshajam is medicine. Now, what does medicine really do? We say it cures, right? Cures what? Cures the symptoms, cures, various ailments and, difficulties we have. We go to doctors, no? But here, the Shastra is trying to tell us that all this, allopathy, naturopathy, homeopathy, they cannot cure this Bhavaroga completely. Not even Tirupati. So, Tirupati is meant for Punyam, right? But here, Bheshajam is the Nama of Bhagavan. Namopati, if you want to give it the system. Because Bhavaroga is when the Jiva is caught up in this Atma Anatma mix up. And the only medicine is the Nama or the knowledge of Bhagavan. Yeah. So Bhagavan is praised here as the Bheshajam or the medicine for the Samsara Roga. And the next Nama is Bhishak. Connected, Bhishak is the doctor. Even the physical doctors, when we go for a surgery or any treatment, let us say, what is it that really works? I should have Shraddha in the treatment first of all. And then the doctor also will say, that you have to be positive and let it heal. So that capacity to heal, that is the real doctor, right? We are all instruments. So here, Bheshajam is Bhagavan, Bhishak is Bhagavan, and patient is also Bhagavan. So that is the triad always. Knoweth, known, knowledge. Swamiji would sing the song also for us. You are the singer, you are the song. And it goes on, I forget the remaining lines. So singer, song, singing, all is Bhagavan. Eater, eating, eaten, food is Bhagavan. So here also doctor, patient, medicine is all to be seen as manifestation of Bhagavan. And then the doctor will also say that we have tried our best. Now you all pray. And that prayer can work miracles. So it is also seen that, when there is a serious stage of ailment, then the family is told to do a lot of dhanam and seva, annadanam especially. Because the punyam generated from that can alleviate or counteract that papa karma phalam due to which that unfortunate situation has manifested. Yeah? So that is Bheshajam and Bhishak. Then Sannyasa Krit. Yeah? Sannyasa Krit means here it's referring to Bhagavan as the one who has initiated or is the founder of the Sannyasa Ashrama. And we know the 4 ashramas and the Varnas, the Varnashrama Vyavasthas, Bhagavan has explained in the 4th chapter. Chatur Varnyam Maya Srishtam Gunakarma Vibhagashaha. But here, why only Sannyasa Ashram is being praised? Because Sannyasa is the stage of renunciation. Whether formal or internal sannyasa, it is the most conducive stage to attain Bhagavan. Yeah, because it is a jnana pradhana stage. Only when there is detachment and vairagyam and seeking knowledge will one be free and attain the glory of Bhagavan. So that is praised here. Bhagavan, you are sannyasa krit. Yeah? Even though Bhagavan is present in all the other stages also. Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa also. Yeah? Then the next word is Shamaha. We know this already. Mano Nigraha. The mastery of the mind. Yeah? Shamaha. It is said that this Shamaha is the most important qualification for a sannyasi. Because mastery of the mind means at the thought level, I am not going to be disappointed, frustrated or angry at the thought level itself. Yeah? Whereas for most of us, it would translate into a bodily symptom, and then it's too late. No, it erupts in a physical reaction, and then we know the destructive effects. So Bhagavan is praised as the quality Shamaha, and that is the mastery over the mind. Yeah. And here Acharya mentions also what is the most important qualification in each of the ashramas. Sannyasa, it is Shamaha. Vanaprastha, we'll go backwards. Vanaprastha, it is Niyamas. The disciplines, and that one should do upasanas more and withdraw from this active society. And Grihastha, the most important dharma is Danam. Danam, because we know Grihastha ashrama supporting all the other ashramas. It is the Jeshta ashrama. And Brahmacharya, the prime quality should be Guru Seva and Adhyayanam, to gain the knowledge of the scriptures. Then we have Shantaha. Shantaha is the one who enjoys quietude, one who is ever peaceful. Why? Because of Shamaha. When there is mastery over the mind, there is Shanti. Ashantasya kuto sukham. Where is happiness if the mind is not mastered? So Shantaha is referring to Bhagavan, who is free from the desire to, I must have this. Free from the binding desires. Now we see how when a strong desire surfaces in the mind, then what happens? It pulls me out of my center. It pulls me out of the center, and then I go seeking, and whether fulfilled or not, some agitation has been brought in. But Bhagavan is ever Shantaha because of Shamaha. Then the next nama is Shan Nishtha. Nishtha is a very beautiful word. Nishtha also comes in the Gita, remember? Lokesmin vividha nishtha pura prokta mayanaka jnana yogena sankhyanam karma yogena yogina. Now, have you noticed Nishtha is a Strilinga Shabda, and Bhagavan is being praised with a feminine word? So, this also can happen because we know that Bhagavan is invoked as Parashakti, Mother, from one viewpoint. Then Bhagavan is praised as Shiva, Subramanya, and Mahavishnu, male. But then again, Bhagavan is praised as Parabrahma, neuter, Nakaranta, Napunsakalinga Shabda also. Which shows that these are all viewpoints. And so, Nishtha means what? Stha dhatu. Very beautiful word. Stha means to abide. So, Nishtha is that continuity, abiding. Nitarang sthitihi. The permanence or the continuity. And that Bhagavan is praised. Then Shantihi. Shantihi is now the abstract noun. Remember, Shantaha was the person. Bhagavan personified as the peaceful person. But Shantihi is peace itself. So Bhagavan is free from the threefold karanam of Ashanti. Adhyatmika, Adibhautika, Adidevika. So it is said Bhagavan enjoys, effortlessly and peaceful existence because he is not bothered by virus, devatas, weather, neighbors, animals, nothing, pain, Shanti. And then the last word is Parayanam. Parasya Ayanam. The Ayanam or the destination or the goal which is Param, the ultimate end. And so that is also we have seen in the Gita. Yad gatva na nivartante tad dhama paramam mama. So that param dhama is Parayanam, the goal. And we know that the goal is none other than Atma Tattvam. For a student of Vedanta, the seeker is the sought. And so that is the ultimate Parayanam. Let us chant this again. Trisama, Samagasama Nirvanam, Bheshajam Bhishak, Sanyasa Krichama Shanto, Nishtha Shanti Parayanam. Here, as I told you, the first three namas, Trisama, Samaga, Sama, are connected with music, no notes, melody, Sama. And then Nirvanam, from Nirvanam up to Parayanam, are important namas for a mumukshu. They're connected with the pursuit of knowledge, with shamaha and nishtha, and so on. Now we will do one more, 63. Shubhanga Shanti Dasrashta Kumada Kuvaleshayaha. Shubhanga Shanti Dasrashta Kumada Kuvaleshayaha. Gohito Gopatir Gopta Vrishabhaksho Vrishapriyaha. Here we have how many namas? 10. Shubhangaha Shantidaha Srashta Kumudaha Kuvaleshayaha Gohitaha Gopatihi Gopta Vrishabhakshaha and Vrishapriyaha. This word Vrisha comes so often. And remember, Vrisha means dharma. So, now let us look at these namas. Shubhangaha. Very simple nama. Shubha Angani Yasya Saha. So, the one who has auspicious, beautiful limbs. Again, this is a Saguna nama meant for Upasana. When we meditate on Sri Rama as Ajanubahu, the one who has beautiful arms extending all the way up to the knees. Or when we see the symmetrical features of Krishna, his dark hair, then that is a very good alambanam or place for the mind to dwell upon and meditate. So these are meant for upasanas. Shubhangaha. Then we have Shanti Daha. Shantim Dadati Yaha. The one who gives Shanti. Who can give that? Bhagavan alone. Because Bhagavan is free from ragadveshas. And always showing the hand and saying, Ma Shataha, come to me. So whenever we think of a great person, our Guru, or an avatara, or Bhagavan, instantly we feel peaceful. So that shows that Bhagavan gives the peace. Shantim dadati iti Bhagavan Shantidaha. Then we have Srashta. Easy nama, Srishtikarta, creator. We started off with that, no? Vedhaha. Same meaning. Different words, same meaning. Vedhaha and Srashta. But here, we have to understand it as the one who is constantly creating and withdrawing. Even within the cycle, we have appearances and disappearances. And then, whether it's macro scale or micro scale, there is a continuous creation, appearance and withdrawal, disappearance. And Bhagavan is the Srashta. Then Kumudaha. We have Kumuda. So Kumuda is the feminine version. No? Kumuda is a lotus. One meaning is lotus. And Acharya gives another, meaning, that is Ku. Ku means Prithvi, earth. And Mud dhatu in Sanskrit means to rejoice, to be happy about, modati. So Kumudaha is the one who enjoys the earth. See how beautiful the earth is. Behind me also, green pastures, peacocks and stars in the night, rivers, mountains, foliage, different species. So Bhagavan is praised as the one who enjoys his own manifestation, the earth. Remember Rakesh Sharma, when he went to outer space, he's viewing the earth planet and he's describing the beauty. And then he says, Sare jahan se acha Hindustan hamara. The whole earth planet is no doubt beautiful, but the best part I like is Hindustan, no? Bharata Desha. So Kumudaha. Then we have Kuvaleshayaha. Kuvaleshaya is an unusual nama, but again Ku means earth, Prithvi. Yeah? And Kuvala. Kuvala means that which is flowing around the earth, which is enveloping the earth. So what is the garment for the earth? Waters, the oceans. Yeah? And Shayaha is Shayanam Karoti, the one who is reclining, reclining, and who is relaxing, and that is Bhagavan, you. So this again refers to the ocean, how the ocean is very deep and calm in the depth, but on the surface it can be laughing, violent, fierce, gentle, tranquil. So many moods will be there on the surface. So here it is meant as that, who is deep, deep within, as the ocean calmness. That is Kuvaleshaya. Then Gohitaha, very simple word. Who is the hitam for the go? And go has many meanings, we saw already. Here, go is Gomata, cow, and earth, Gam. So, Bhagavan, we know, protected the cows by lifting the Govardhana, and also protected Bhudevi in the few incarnations. So, Gopati, one meaning. Then, Gohitaha first. Then Gopati, similar meaning, one who is the Lord of the goats. Already we have seen the Lord of earth and cows. And go has another meaning, which is our sense organ. So who is the Lord who directs the sense organs and the mind? Mind is also the sixth sense organ. That is you, Bhagavan. You are the Lord of the sense organs. Then Gopta. Here the go is not connected anymore. Gopta is from Gup. Gup dhatu means to protect. Gopayati. So Gopayati iti Gopta means the one who protects. So the one who protects everything. Now how does Bhagavan protect everything? First of all, gives the Ayu, provides the infrastructure, protects the earth from harsh winters with the sun, and sustains it with light, heat, life. Then our own body, look at the various organs, how they are functioning. Who is doing all this? You, Bhagavan. So you are the protector at every stage and every level, micro or macro level. You are protecting the species, and keeping the whole Srishti alive, in a cycle. Then Vrishabhakshaha. Vrishabhakshaha. Vrishabha is, we have seen this before, as Dharma. Vrishabha is Dharma, and Aksha also means I. Akshi, I. So the one Bhagavan, you are always your Aksha. Your view is on Dharma always. So for you, Dharma is so very important, because Dharma is a manifestation of Bhagavan himself. And you are, showering the Dharmas. So you are Vrishabhakshaha. Then the last nama for today is also similar, Vrishapriyaha. The one for whom Vrisha or Dharma is very beloved. That's why Dharmo Rakshitaha Rakshati. So Dharma is a manifestation of Bhagavan. We have seen the nuances of Dharma many times. Dharma is religion, Dharma is duty, Stri Dharma, Purusha Dharma. Dharma is a value, Samanya Dharma, Vishesha Dharma. So by providing all these Dharma, context, Bhagavan is protecting the universe, and also shows that one must follow Dharma. Because only when we support and uphold Dharma, will Dharma protect me back. So those were the namas in this 63rd verse. शुभांग शांति दस्रष्टा कुमुद कुवलेशयः गोहितो गोपतिर्गोप्ता वृषभाक्षो वृषप्रियः. So in these 63 verses we have covered 595 namas. Okay. So we'll conclude now. ॐ स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.